forgot my bags upstairs. Oh no. I'm really bright again this morning. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm GB. This is JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. It's Wednesday. It's crazy day. It's hump day. Good morning, Rebecca and Angela and Lisa and Grammy Rita. Okay. Can I get myself situated this morning? Oh, I don't have my 5.5 down here. It's upstairs too. I might have to make a run upstairs. I was trying to be on time today and I forgot some stuff upstairs. So much for being on time and prepared. Good morning, Marianne. I don't know why this little mesh drawer thing, it does not like to go in and out on this thing very well. Like, I mean, I get it's just metal on metal, but like, I don't know why it won't slide very easily. Good morning, Melissa G and Stefan. They're going cleaning out your egg fridge. Ooh. I can only imagine, especially by Rebecca's response. Oh, so I have an update on my kid's blanket. I got to talking to him last night. I said, dude, I don't know that I have the motivation. I just don't think I didn't say motivation. I was like, I just don't think I can get your blanket done by your birthday with this, But anyway, so we went on Pinterest and looked for some inspiration, and we found a really cool one. Let me show you. Good morning, Erin. Getting released back to work. Woohoo! Let's see, captions. I'm gonna hide this for now until I start working on it. Oh, it takes away my name and everything. I like that. All right, so let me show you what we came up with. Hold on, let me go close. Oh no, it's already closed. There was an ad playing or something. That was weird. Okay. And I made sure this morning, I was like, are you sure you're okay with this new blanket idea? So we're going to do this. We're going to do the kaleidoscope blanket. And Fiber Spider has an amazing tutorial to get started on it, which, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but knowing how to do it on the bias, like that turn.
Oh, hey, Cole's mom. Remember, no direct eye contact.
Oh, fuck. Mute. Sorry about the music, but there was an ad playing on that silly website. Hopefully it's muted now. YouTube's probably gonna hit me or something today for that. Hopefully not, but fingers crossed it was quick enough that it didn't get dinged. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning. So this is what I'm going to do instead. Okay, so let me explain. So where you see the white, let me do this instead. Okay, so where you see the white, we're going to do this color, I think. We're going to do this color where the white is. I think I have enough. We're going to do, no, hold on. Let me get all the colors. Let me grab the red real quick. Okay. Yeah, fiber spider is awesome. Good morning, Ellen. Have a wonderful day. For those that don't have to stick around, please know I understand. Let me get this one ad off of here real quick. Oh, it just stays there. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, okay. No, it's the same colors. All the same colors. We're using the same colors. So where you see the white on the picture, we're going to do this. So this is from, these two are from his blanket right now. These two colors. We're adding two to them to get enough colors to do this. So we're doing this in the middle, where the white is. And then where it goes to the gray, we're going to do yellow. And then where it's red, we're going to go to orange. And then where there's two more colors, there's a dark gray and a black. Where the dark gray is, we're going to do red. And then I think we're going to do black where black is. Yep, he was originally doing these two colors. This one, this red, and this one right here are in his original blanket. We're just adding the orange, the yellow, and the black to it. So I have 4 or 5 of each of these colors that I should be able to do the whole blanket. He goes, "Is that a queen bed?" I said, "Yep." So I think he wants it to be that big, y'all. So I hope I have enough. Your appointment is at 8. Good morning, Rachel and BB and Jay. Yes, it has been a while, Jay. No, not Sparkle Black. He's not my Sparkle kid. The youngest is the Sparkle kid. So yeah, these and then black. Do you think black would be okay with that? I think black would be okay with that, right? I think we should be okay with black. Let's see. Yeah, here's black. I think that would look okay. So there's his colors. I think that's going to look pretty cool in that. I'm trying to get my fingers the right direction. So, oh wait, hold on. I have a 5.5 down here, don't I? I do. Okay. Okay, now we're going to unshare that because I'm tired of that ad that won't go away. And I don't know what kind of ads are going to run on there, so I don't want to do anything silly. So the next question is, it looks to me like they do 2 rounds, well, yeah, maybe 2 rounds in the beginning of every color, and then it increases out. I don't know how many. It's hard to know how they increase. I know I can do it however I want. I'm just saying, like, he saw that and that's what he likes. So I want to make sure I, get a similar amount, if that makes sense. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't say. I'm just gonna have to go by look. Your appointment went as expected. Oh, cool. Okay, so if you look closely, here, let me bring it back up. It's hard to see, but there's a black and a charcoal gray. Screen share. I don't know if I could probably try to zoom in, maybe. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there's kind of like a couple of rows of black, like a border, almost kind of like a frame. So there's a way to get rid of that ad on there. Yeah, if you look, there's you've got the white, the gray, light gray, the red, like a charcoal, and then a black frame. There's like 2 rounds of black frame around all the squares. Like a frame or a round or 2. Maybe on the first 3 squares, there's like 1 round. But yeah, it looks like 5 to me. And like 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It just depends on your color choice, really. But I think like the rainbow, I've seen it done in a lot of times in rainbow, and that's at least 6 or 7 colors. So, yeah. So I think those colors will look good together. I think. So I need to frog out his blanket to use that yarn, but I think I'm gonna wait and see if I need it because I kind of want to get started on this. So I'll at least get the main square done in the center. Oh my word, Andrew! What are you doing over here? All these people that I have never seen before getting memberships. Thank you. I appreciate you. I feel so cheesy doing this, but I gotta give you your fireworks. The full rainbow ones become too much. Yeah, well, and I realized after watching Fiber Spider's video last night, I was like, whew, I'm gonna have some tails, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. I've only recognized at least 1. Well, no, 2. Ellen's Crochet got one that I recognize her, and all these other awesome people that are subscribing, like this Micey 925, 3x3x3, Forever Amber, oh boy, Amy P, and then I recognize Knit Pearl Scroll Granny D, and then we got Lauren Miller and Carolyn and 3800, and then Pearly U. Welcome to all the new members to my channel. Yeah, Ellen's Crochet, she's always with like, Jan and Lala, so. And I popped in her live for a minute last night, right before she was popping back off. Popping off of the tube streets. So I decided to do this blanket in a 5.5. I could do it in a 6. This yarn feels so weird. It's not my normal big twist feel. It's like not as soft. Or it's like, it's got some bite to it or something. It's weird. Yep, she did come in. I saw her before she had to head out. So this recommends a 5. Should I do a 5 or 5.5? Because this recommends a 5.5. I think all the big twists are going to be 5s. Yep. All the big twists are 5. My I love this yarn is 5.5. I'm just going to go with 5.5. I think it's a good happy medium. Like, if you guys watch Juan's channel, he recently did a Whipping It with Juan, I think, where he was talking about hook sizes that his top 3 or whatever, his favorites or something. And he was saying how the 5, the 6, and the 6.5 were his favorites. And the 5.5 was just like kind of an oddball one, like a forgotten one or something. It was like the big brother to the 5.0 millimeter, and then the little sister to the, or the little brother to the 6 millimeter or something. Progress on your son's way. Doing good, Andrew. Tara, good morning. Yes, I'm changing up his blanket. You always do 5.5 for blankets with big twists. You would use a 6. I mean, I do want it to be dense. I do want to kind of make it dense. That's why I was thinking 5.5. So I'm doing the Kaleidoscope Granny blanket. Granny, what was it called? The Kaleidoscope Granny blanket. Oh, before I close that up, let me. Yeah, I took it down because I had the bags on it. I hadn't fixed it yet. I gotta fix it. I'm gonna call it the Kaleidoscope Granny blanket for my son. I'm gonna get it started so that way I got plenty of time to finish it before his birthday. Oh, I thought I put it up. Show! There we go. It keeps doing the wrong one. I don't want that one. Never seem to have time. They're not too bad, Andrew. It's just a granny square, so like, if you did you do his autumn aspirations wands? Because he did a on the bias kind of thing with that one. Actually, no, I think you came in after he did that. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I might have to rethink that magic ring. Ooh. It's very like this yarn. Like, I don't know what is going on with this yarn. Like, I don't know if it's just been sitting here for a while, but this one was one of those like nicely tightly wound ones. So 2 rounds, right? So I've got 5 colors, so I should probably do 2 because I got to do 6. Oh, yeah, I have my autumn aspirations started. I started it when he did the cow, but I haven't finished it yet. I've literally got, I think Aaron and I figured out I had like 7 to 9 rounds left to do. You did do a drop in the pond. So if you've done a drop in the pond blanket, it is very similar to that. Didn't get to the bias part. It is actually really interesting, and it is very colorful. How many rounds do I want to do? It's so hard to see in the picture how many they did. So it's like, it looks like they did 2 initially. But 2, 4, 6, 8. That wouldn't be right because you have to end on an even round. Maybe they did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I bet you they did 10, 2 per round. 2, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to say that's what I'm going to do. Well, maybe, you know, we should all just finish our autumn aspirations this year. You put up your Discord in your drop in the pond. Hold on. Ooh. I mean, okay, it's not exactly the same, but you still kind of have to work on the sides of things. So I mean, it's kind of similar-ish, similar-esque. It has a kaleidoscope-esque-ness to it. Here is Andrew's blanket. This is his drop in the pond blanket. Correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew. Did you use Greg's tutorial for this, or did you use somebody else's? Because he calls it the drop in the pond. So I think that was another blanket I wanted to try doing too. Eventually. Good morning, Monique. Blankets are awesome, Tara. That's why you love them. Monique, welcome in, sister. You're working on a simple baby doll top. Cool. Okay. Stop sharing. That was Greg's tutorial. I cannot talk to. I'm like mixing letters and things with other words. Y'all, it is 64 degrees outside here. It's flipping cold outside compared to Monday. Y'all, that like Monday, our high was 99, 100 degrees. And our high today is barely going to be over 70. It's crazy, I tell you, crazy. Before he nuked his channel, I know. Yeah, he's all over the place, but I still follow him. A mini hexicardy. Good luck. I've done 2 versions of a hexicardy. You get 4 straight edges. Oh, I gotta pull the other end out because it's pulling in tight. This yarn, it's almost like it's sticky without being like literally sticky, if that makes sense. Yeah, our high, I think, was like 72 today, Monique. Yeah, it's 60. It says 66 now. The high is 71. It changed as I was looking at it. He is. Making it with super fine black yarn. There's another bag I am debating making. I'm sure you guys have been seeing this thing going around. At least it's been all over my stuff. It's called the donut bag, I think. That's another bag I want to make. Well, I'm considering making. You guys will have to let me know if I should make it or not. Oops, I didn't All right. It is already 82 when you're looking. Yeah. Well, we've got a cold front or something coming through here. It's like, it's cold outside, y'all. It's cold at 60 degrees. Considering we've been like 80s, 90s, and 100s the last several weeks or a couple weeks, handful of weeks, whatever. 60 something degrees outside is freezing. Okay, maybe not freezing, but it's cold. Because I don't really consider it freezing. It's just cold. Yay for healed kids. Yay for healed kids. So did you guys, well, I guess we'll get past this bag first. Should I make this or not? I have made a knot bag. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show bags yesterday. Do you guys want to see bags? And then I can get back to this. Oh, I was hoping I could pull them from underneath, but they're too far away. Somebody must be in the bathroom upstairs. For the youngest to come running all the way downstairs. All right. And like I said before, all my bags are available for purchase. This one, however, is not. Frizzy's not here yet. Go, please. Go, please. So this first one is a gift for somebody. But no. But I'm going to show it to you anyway. So I've made this bag. It starts out with a round bottom. And it goes, it's kind of a basket, but turned into a bag. It's one of my bag skits, I guess you could say. It's more like a purse thing. There's that one. I've made this. It's all kind of wonky at the moment. It's made with white sparkle yarn. And this red, I think, is Big Twist. Oh my gosh, why is this? It is a drawstring bag. So it does have, you pull the lid up and you can get into the bag. This is not my design. This is somebody else's pattern. Mushroom bag. Ouch. Kind of forgot about it. Grammy Rita. Then there's this bag. Let me mix up my colors. That I made based off of a picture of another bag. That was not my design, so that's why it's not becoming a bag, a pattern. So it's available, you know, these are all available. I've got my patriotic bag. I just got to sew some tails in on some of these and fix the fringe. Oh my goodness! I don't think I want to do this fringe again. As fun as it looks, I don't think I want to make that again. That's a very heavy bag too. I've got my hopeful tote pattern. This is my hopeful tote that I have out there. This could be a good gift bag for Christmas. It's a good Christmas idea. So it's a drawstring bag that you can just figure out how big you want to make the straps. Grammy Rita fell in love with that bag. This is one that I was inspired to make based off others, and I made a pattern for it, so I need to put it out there. It's been tested a couple times, so I call it my boho bag. It's just 2 partial circles sewn together. I think I used 1 full skein to make this, or 1 full cake. These are some of my more recent bags, except for the Hopeful Tote. This is the swirly twirly tote. I can't remember which way we called it. The swirly twirly tote. It was a scrap bag that I made with scrap. So this is acrylic. This is all made with acrylic. In the 3rd loop. Again, my tails. I always hide them. So this is my swirly twirly tote bag that I also have a pattern for. That I need to put out. This is the tote bag that I recreated, drawstring bag that I recreated from a bag that I made from scraps that I ended up gifting to Rebecca. So this is like, I can't remember what I called this. I had a name for this. I have it written down in my notebook somewhere. I just don't know which notebook it's in. Let's see. I gotta find it. I called it something to do with Rebecca and her area. Something to do with your area. I just don't remember where I put it. If it's in this notebook or a different notebook. I think it's in a different one. Yeah, so anyway, this is a little backpack drawstring bag. This was also made out of acrylic. I'm not gonna, well, I guess I could show you this. This is a gift from my sister. I gotta give it to her. But I made this for her. It's been smushed, so it's kind of lost its shape a little bit. This is the Tamagotchi bag that I made for my sister. And that's the end of that tote. Put all these back in here real quick. Oh, I might have to put my hair up and take my jacket off because I think the heat is on or something. It shouldn't be. That or it's just not cooling off because it's already cool in here. I don't think the heat's on. I think we're in cool mode only. Okay. Ooh. This one's going to be a full tote. So I've got the Nifty Notch crossbody. So I made a little crossbody bag. Call this the Nifty Notch crossbody. It was supposed to be a phone pouch, but it was a little too big, so it became a little tiny crossbody. So, and then I made this off my Addy from a book. There's a book of patterns that you can get. This is a phone pouch. It does fit a phone. So I made this on my Addy, this little phone pouch crossbody thing. Amber the bag lady. It barely gets looked at. Probably because a lot of people don't remember. I mean, they have to be of an older generation to know what the Tamagotchis are. You know, I just don't think the I don't know. Maybe it's just not a thing anymore. It's not a nostalgic thing anymore. Ugh. This is where I think my bag skits were born. Because I tried to make a bag or a basket with this thick yarn, and it was really floppy, and so I just called it a bag skit. So it's really chunky yarn. So there's one of my bag skits. I'm probably showing these really fast, but I got a lot to go through, so again, a tail. This is a mesh, or sorry, not mesh. I saw mesh in the comments. This is a thermal stitch bag that I just got tired of doing the thermal stitch and made it small, so it became like a little, just a small little pouchy purse. What's that color of the bag in your hand? Like this one? Angela? Or the one before, right before it? Sorry, I'm moving kind of fast through these. Okay. I don't know. Maybe Tamagotchi is just not one of those nostalgic things that people like anymore, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the Tamagotchi might just have to have that one particular person that would like it, you know? Angela, are you asking about this one? I don't want to get too far ahead before I know if this is the one you want to ask about. This is all Hobby Lobby yarn. So do you guys remember that red, white, and blue I was talking about, the cotton? This is what it turns out looking like. So you've got your red, your blue, and then you've got the strips of green, and then you got your white. So this is that red, white, and blue cotton that I wish they would take the green out of. And it would be an amazing red, white, and blue, like, cotton yarn. You love Tamagotchi. I know, right? Ouch. I remember growing up with them. You're too lazy to make it. It's really not bad. I honestly, if I were to make it again, I would make some changes to it because it uses treble crochet and it makes it too holey. And then I tried to line it with glue and fabric, and it just was, it was a mess. Thankfully, it's my sister's, so she's gonna look past the imperfections like most people do that don't make things. This is a pattern I followed using yarn I got from Frizzy with one of her Dibs sales. And it was a yarn that I was like, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to like this yarn. But then I found a hook to use it with. I used a Prim hook with this yarn. It's Cotton Fair, Premier Cotton Fair Bulky Print. I don't remember what color this one was, but a Prim hook worked amazing with this yarn. So I've got a lot of bags that I don't know what I'm ever going to do with any of these. This is a moss stitch that I did in, like, I don't remember, like 24-inch long panel, and I folded it half. So it's worked like this, but then I sewed it together on one side here and then the edge over here and made a little tote bag out of it. The moss stitch, when you pull it this way, supposedly tightens because it fills in the holes. Yes, the Tamagotchi bag really does work up fast. It's just, yeah. Yes, you should. Just make it. It's really easy. It really is. It's the worst part about it is really just seaming it all together. And I mean that's the worst part for me. You know. Like, and I'm saying that's the worst part. I mean, for some people, sewing things is not a big deal. This is one I'm probably going to keep forever because it's made in puzzle backgammon, and it's won the Yarn Addicts Ditty bag. So I'm going to keep this one for myself. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I'm going to keep it. This was a luck of the draw bag that I did. That I still have a few tails left to finish. I made up the design and just, you know, changed the colors every week. So that is a luck of the draw bag that I did. Oh, the peach colored one, that was Red Heart ombre in like a peach color, whatever their ombre was for the peach. Y'all, this bag I've had probably 15 something years or so. I made this a long time ago. This is all peaches and cream cotton before I knew better. Before I knew there was better cotton out there. But this is a very sturdy bag, like very, very, very sturdy bag. It's got a little bit of a stretch to it, but not much. But yeah, that is all peaches and cream, Lily Sugars and Cream cotton from a long time ago. And the first one, I don't know. I no idea. You said peach colored. The only peach colored one I have is this one. This is the only peach colored one I have. This is a Red Heart yarn. Ombre. I don't know of any other colored ones that I had that were peachy colored before the thermal stitch one. This is another bag that I created, my own design, but it never went any further than me making it. So it uses my typical chained drawstring. It kind of gave me carrot vibes, so it's kind of an Eastery kind of feel to it. Again, it's another drawstring. I probably could figure out how to do it again. It's just, yeah. I don't remember what I did up here. It looks like, I think it was one of those stitches that, no, I just made it up. It looks like a wave stitch I did in the back loop. Sevon, you want the Red Heart one? Let me get pictures of it first because I got to put it with the pattern. But email me if you want it. This is another Hopeful Tote in a teeny tiny version. It, for some reason, when it doesn't want to stay where the bottom is flat. So but that is my little teeny tiny Hopeful Tote in a very tiny version. Then I got a couple more ditty bags. This looks like that yarn that Andrew was using, but his was cotton. This is acrylic. This is Hobby Lobby, I think. Yeah, this is a ditty bag. And then on this ditty bag, I used an I-cord. This was a hand cranked I-cord. This was not off my I-cord machine. This was hand cranked. This is Walmart yarn, Mainstays. This is Mainstays in here, but I can't remember I think this was a Mainstays solid or Red Heart. I don't remember. Maybe this was Mainstays too. I don't remember. Actually, no. I mean, I guess it could be an all-in-one granny. Because it does have short stripes in it, but and then longer and longer. It might be an all-in-one granny, Andrew. I don't remember. Here's a hopeful tote in scrap cotton. This is my hopeful tote in scrap cotton. Oh, I love this yarn, cotton. I've got a few of my hopeful totes, and this is the one I took pictures of for the pattern. So I got a little version of it. So cute. Little cute bag. This is not my bag. Marty from Flossom Crochet, she has a pattern out for this one. She made this and I bought it from her. So this is a bag that I got from Marty at Flossom Crochet. I haven't held up a peach version of this. I did this moss stitch one like this. And then, I mean, maybe this one? There was this one. I couldn't tell you what was in this one. This one's all. But the hopeful tote that I held up was in this color. Yeah, I don't know what bag you were asking about. You'll have to, I don't know. Oh, Angela. Oh, yeah, Stevan. If this is the one you're asking about, Angela, Stevan's already asked about that one. Maybe that's why she's. We're not kind of meshing. Yeah, I think we're not meshing because we need a refresh. This is a Tunisian bag that I made. This was my own design. I basically just made one long panel in Tunisian simple stitch, and then I seamed it up one side, and then seamed it up the other side, and I did a round, maybe 2 rounds of stitches up at the top, and then I did a Tunisian simple stitch strap that, oh, it's curled, so you can't really see it, and it's gotten flat on the outside, but the Tunisian simple stitch is on this side. But that is my Tunisian simple stitch Tunisian bag that I made. Yay! Yeah, Stevan has already asked me about the peach colored bag, but I will eventually have a pattern out for that one. And then this is a TL Yarn Crafts. This is where I got my idea to do my Tunisian bag. Well, actually no, because instead of doing it how she did it, I did one long piece. This is 2 panels, so to speak, from the same starting chain down here. And it is it doesn't stretch too bad, but it's made with chunky yarn. It will stretch a little bit because it is acrylic. It's not cotton or anything. All right, Steven, I'll check my email later. All right, last but not least, this is another bag I made off my Addy. Not my design. I used a pattern from that same book that I got the small phone pouch from, I think. Did I use that pet? I don't remember. I might have went rogue on that pattern, or I made it up. I think I did a similar version of what they did, but I didn't. I kind of went rogue a little bit on my own. This is also acrylic. TL Yarn Crafts is Tony Lipsy. Yep. All but the peach one is claimed. This is correct. And that will be the end of that. All right. So yeah, I will find the name of this and I'll get the pattern out. I think I have it written. I just got to maybe take a picture or two of this. Let me look real quick. All right, Tara, have a fabulous day out there today. Be safe. Let's see. Oh, doesn't look like it. Oh, where's that bag at? I'm missing a bag. I'm missing some bags because my blessings tote is missing too. I'm missing my blessings tote that Monique tested for me. Let's see, where would I fit that pattern? Prairie Blossom drawstring bag. This is called the Prairie Blossom. I'm calling it the Prairie Blossom. Almost positive. Yeah, forward crab stitch. Yep, the link double crochets. Prairie Blossom. So I called it the Prairie Blossom. I gotta write the pattern up for it. So I gotta take a quick, I'll take some pictures of it so that way I can go ahead and send it off. I left the little bee charm on here because it was the stitch marker I was using when I made it. So I was like, it looks really cute. So I left it hanging there. So whoever gets the bag will get this little bee stitch marker with it. Good morning, Leslie. All right, I'll put it right here so I don't forget because I don't want to pile it up in my bags. Yeah, I'm missing one of my bags somewhere. And I'll have to let you know what the price will be. I don't know yet. I'm really bad with pricing my stuff. I underprice my stuff all the time. So maybe we could do a dib sale on the bags in a couple weeks. Maybe about mid-August we could do that. You know, maybe do some Christmas shopping you guys could do. All right, so Stefan, did I say whoever? Oh, I meant whoever gets, oh, okay, never mind. I was like, what are you doing? Okay, you're just messing with me. Okay. Okay, so 2 rounds, right? That's 2 rounds. Okay. I'm already changing colors. Did I split the yarn? It feels like I split it, but okay. Then the yellow. Hello, yellow. That's so far away. I know, but I just want to spread it out a little bit, I suppose. Get a little more. This is gonna blend in to this yellow. Maybe I should. Well, I want it to ombre out, so let's see what it looks like before I cut anything. Huh. This yellow is gonna blend like crazy, but I think it'll look all right. So he chains 1 between all his clusters, and I haven't done that yet. Should I do that? Can I still do the kaleidoscope without doing the chain 1 between my granny clusters? Yeah, no, so that's why I was saying mid-August, because that'll be after I get back from my vacation. That's why I was saying mid-August. Actually, this won't be too bad, because there's enough variation in that yellow that it makes it different, I guess. See, this yellow is so much better than the ombre. Am I following Craig's tutorial? Well, so he doesn't start the main square out with, he doesn't give you instructions on the main square in the same tutorial. He has you go to another one to do a granny square. But in the tutorial, he does chain ones between his clusters, and I'm like, I don't do chain ones between my clusters. Can I make that alteration and it'll work? I think it'll be fine. Especially if I give the chain one between, like, when I do the bias part of it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it that soon. I don't know if anybody's prepared for, well, other than you. I don't know that I'm prepared, really. I mean, we could go as early as next week, I suppose, but then it runs into me being behind on getting it shipped out. That's why I want to do after I get back. So, my goodness, these go so fast. I'm already at the end of this round. I think a 5.0 will be fine, because I do kind of want to make my holes a little on the smaller side, so it's not too gappy for him. Other than Stevan, who else would be interested in purchasing bags? I mean, if there's bags that you want to purchase that you saw, there's no reason to wait. You can always just let me know in an email, and I can get it out as soon as possible. So, I mean, we can figure out pricing. I literally just read it on my watch. That's what I was doing just now. I was like, oh, and I was reading it. Yeah, no worry. Yeah, I understand. I understand the excitement, Stefan. So I understand. Yeah, I screenshot them. Go back and screenshot them and just send me pictures. I don't know. I'm so bad with pricing things. Like the one that we came up with, the name for the Yankee Noodle bag, I'm like, I don't think I'm going to make that a thing. I think it's just going to be like a Amber special. Like, if you want it, it's a one of a kind of thing. Sometimes that's just going to be what it is, because when it comes to writing the patterns down for some of them, it's like, oof, these are quite extensive. I don't know if I'm too lazy. That's an idea. There you go. Man, these work up fast. I know that once I get further out into the blanket, it's gonna go a lot slower, but that's why I want to get the fast part done now, so I can work on the slow part over the next couple months. Good morning. Kittens and crochet. Aww. That's awesome. Yeah, we haven't had a cat break here yet. She normally comes, well, I shouldn't say normally, but pretty regularly my kitty will come say hi to us. Yeah. That was so fun, Rebecca being live yesterday. That was so fun. It felt nice because our time was filled with somebody that we knew. Yay, you finished it. Woohoo! Go, Jay. Go, Jay. You finished it. Woo-woo. Woo-woo. Pulling from a brand new skein of yarn, I tell ya. More than 25 at any market. Yeah, but some of these are more than just market bags or like mesh bags, you know. So like they're, I don't know. I think they could be priced a little higher, but not by much. Yeah, and even though we were missing Frizzy, we got to see Rebecca. But I think Frizzy has a live scheduled for, is it Friday? No, yeah. I think I saw the 24th under her live, right? I know she had to rearrange today's because she was going to be busy doing something she couldn't say no to. To help out. Like, you can barely see it, but like, I think it'll ombre out enough. I mean, obviously this is going to change the further I get out. You know, it's going to have some of that orange in there. But for the first square, it came with a little bit of the lighter yellow. Yeah, that's what I thought Friday. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to go do some looking on like Etsy or something and see what, or like Facebook Marketplace or something, and see if I can find any like people selling crochet bags or something, see what they're selling for my area. Medium and large with storage for hooks, scissors. Yeah. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I do like to make bags. All right. I'm not cutting any yarn because I want to make sure that I like this color situation before I decide to cut things. Post it on Juan's community tab if anyone wants to see it. Let's check it out. Let's see if I can find it real fast. Community. Jay. You finished it. It looks so cool. I love it. And you did it all in one color. Can you guys see it? It looks like it's all one color. You did such an amazing job. I am currently right now on mine just past where like it does the arches. So I only have like 10 to 12 rounds left on it, I think. Me too, Stefan. I just purchased another bag pattern yesterday, and I have another one in my Etsy cart. I'm hoping to get a discount on because it's a $14 pattern, but it comes with 2 sizes. It's that donut bag. Wow. White? That is awesome, Jay. Wow. You are amazing for doing all white. All right. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, stop sharing. That is so pretty. Yeah, for the first square, I don't know that I'm going to be too concerned about it. Maybe. I don't know. Like, it's hard to see it, but like, I can see it in person. Like, you can see the difference in this yarn compared to this solid right here. This isn't quite solid. It does blend, but... Good morning, Sanita. Trying to decide if I like the color sequence. Because, of course, I'm using this for the center. And it starts out with the lightest possible yellow. Well, not quite the lightest, but almost. And then I went to this. Then I'm going to this. And then I'm going to this. And then I'm going that. You know, and I like the way this dots hook is. Like, I'm not having too many snagging issues. It's like, it's just, I don't know, I feel like I can work quickly with it. I don't know, it feels right for the cadence that I'm doing. So yeah, I am frogging the saddleback blanket and making the kaleidoscope granny for my kiddo. So you think I should switch, maybe do it in a different order? So the thinking I was thinking, like, because they went from kind of light to dark, so to speak, in the pattern or the picture that we were looking at. So they went from like that white, light gray color to the dark, then red, and then dark gray, and then black. So they kind of had like a gradient kind of thing going on. And so I was just kind of thinking that. Oh no. So that's the order that him and I came up with, that we would do, where the center, the beginning round, or the beginning of the sections would be the ombre, and then we would do the solids outside of that. Oh my goodness. I honestly, if I do that pattern, I don't think I'm going to include the fringe. Like, that fringe, oh my goodness. Like, it's not hard. I just don't want to do it again. It wasn't my cup of tea. It's cool looking, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I've done it. It looks fabulous on the bag. I love it on the bag. I just don't think I want to do it again. Every round, so many ways of doing it. Yes, I am turning every round. Yeep, yeep, yeep. I know there's a way to do it where you don't have to, where it won't twist, but I don't remember. I honestly don't know how that's done. Never done it that way. I think I've always turned my granny squares. Yeah, when it gets to be a queen size blanket, it's going to be quite massive to turn, but it'll be all right. I've done big blankets before. My winter cowl I did with Juan the Yarn Addict a couple years ago. I did in Puzzle 5 yarn with a 7mm hook, and I got through it. I got through it. I mean, if you want the fringe, it literally, I can I can say, you know, go check out this person's video, because I'd have to find it again, because yeah, if I were to remake the bag for the pattern, I wouldn't do it, the fringe for it. It's really easy to add, because I added it I did it on the first round of the gold, and then I did a couple rounds on top of it to finish it off. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not horrible. It's just it takes a hot minute to get it done. And I wasn't consistent with it. So like some of them are shorter than others and longer, and it's just, yeah. But no, for the bag it looks awesome. Oh yeah, I still got to do that Rebecca's challenge. So August, because we've already done July, because that was July's bag. I'll have to pull my 1-stitch bag challenge for August. We'll pull that at the beginning of August. So this is what I have so far. So you guys think I should do a different order of yarn? Because, I mean, it's an ombre, so it's going to change as I get further out, too. For several of the centers, when I start, they're going to have some light yellows. I should ask him what he thinks. And go feed the baby. She doesn't understand we were weaning them from the bottle. As I was heading home from your appointment yesterday. Oh no, only 45 minutes. No. Yeah, so this is what I do with my squares. So I just finished the round, right? And instead of chaining 2 and joining with the slip stitch, I half double crochet into the top of that stitch, turn my work, go right back into the space between the 2 clusters from the below, do a single crochet, and then I do a stacked single crochet on top of it to get my double crochet for the next round. And then I just put 2 more double crochets in that space and continue my granny square round. That's how I do it. Good morning, Blair. That's awesome. You're getting closer and closer. Gosh, pulling new yarn. It's like, come on. I don't want to keep doing this. Oh, the bee pattern. That's what I need to look up. I need to look up. So apparently Frizzy has 2 bee patterns. I think I only got the one though. $14 for that donut bag. I really hope I can get a little bit of a discount on it. Let's see, Frizzy bee crochet. Shops. This one, Frizzy bee crochet. Ouch. Oh yeah, she's got that square bee. Yeah, the square bee is the one I was gonna make. Does she have a tutorial on her channel for another bee other than the square one, the gift one? You used up 4 more scrap balls. It's so fun to hear you say that, and I'm sitting here going, I have to make like 5 baskets to use up a scrap ball. 4 scrap balls. Like, mine are not scrap balls. They're scrap leftovers. So, like this is a scrap leftover. Oh, my headphones are down here. Can't wait for the order I have coming that has 1 hipster yarn in it. Premiere is coming slowly but surely. One of your orders is coming tomorrow. I don't know. I felt a relief that my kid was okay with switching to this. I had this just gut feeling I was not going to get that thing finished anytime soon. I know. Well, the thing is I want to make sure I'm paying the right person for the pattern, because supposedly the one that I have is the original. The person that originally designed it or something. Maybe. I don't know. But it seems like everybody that makes them out that I see them everywhere are using this person's pattern. So as long as you're not spamming me, yes. I don't mind getting, yeah. As long as, like, you know, save up a couple of them, maybe do once a week, just send me a bunch of links that, you know, and so that way you're not sending a bunch of emails. Just kind of collect them up and do, like, you know, a collection of links once a week or something. Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, and funny enough, I'm always doing window shopping for patterns and on YouTube and Etsy and things. So 9 times out of 10, I'll probably have already seen some of them. But that's fine. Yes, there are YouTube tutorials. I don't know. I'm big on making sure the right person gets this credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just want to make sure that I'm using the right, you know, I'm not using somebody that's taken it, you know, because I do make bags based off of seeing other people's bags. And so, or patterns or whatever. Not like, I'm not using their patterns, but like, I use their style as an inspiration, so to speak. But so yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm not, you know, using like a AI generated or stolen pattern or something. So I'm just very picky, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. Just cautious, maybe. These in this basket are all balls for my son, big box summer blanket making. She does lots of little ones. That'd be so much fun. If you ever get like inundated with that, I would gladly take some of those. Because I've been wanting, like, I want like little scraps to make a scrappy basket. But my scraps are full skeins of, or well, not full, but like this goes a couple rounds on a basket, and I want one of those baskets where it's got like the little, you know, this much yarn for 5 stitches or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make those scraps. I want those scraps. Like, I don't want to purposely make those scraps just to do that scrappy blank. That, because then it's like, then I'm planning like, well, what colors do I want to do? I just want it to be random where like, oh, hey, I used this from this project. Kind of like that one I did with the chain ball. You know, like some of the yarn that I chained up only made like 1 or 2 stitches in the basket. The basket. See, even I forget to say basket. Okay, so there's 2 rounds of the orange. I think I'm going to keep going. I know that, yeah, you can't, like, if you can tell right there, you can see the difference. It's a subtle difference between this yarn and this yarn. I think it kind of looks cool. I think I'm just going to keep going like this, so I'm going to cut all my yarn now. That way I don't have to have this the whole time I'm working. Because it is getting in my way. Actual shot, that's how I spent it. Oh, wow. Wow. That's kind of mind-blowing. All right, now I'm on to red. Do it, Stefan, do it. Get right. Get right. Get right. It's so funny that this yarn calls for a 5.5 and the big twist calls for a 5, and they're almost the same thickness. It's funny. It's funny. All right, I'm going to cut the orange. I'm going to tie my tails. I think this is going to be a fun pattern to make. Fun blanket. Just pray I don't lose my motivation as it gets bigger. But I think I'll be more likely to finish this because it will grow faster than the saddle. I was going to call it Gigabyte. The Saddleback blanket was. This yarn is almost thinner than the big twist. It feels a little thinner. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My scraps are not scraps. My scraps are leftovers. So I call them my scrappy leftovers. Because they're scraps-ish, but not in that sense, where they're small. Jeez. You're so funny. Like when I have scraps, like pieces that I cut off, like this would almost work, but like that's not a usual scrap for me. There's another one. Where are these coming from? But like most of my scraps are like, you know, like this. Couple inches. That's it. I don't remember where I cut this from. Oh, these might be from the, I don't know what that's from. That yellow. I feel like it was a I-cord. Oh, I think it was BB's I-cord. The yellow that I used in her basket. I've considered trying to make another one of those, but I'm going to try, I think I'm going to try like a treble crochet because I was seeing something about that in this I-cord group that I have on Facebook. And it might work better and not make it so tight. I mean, I want it tight stitches, but like, I don't want them like hard. I got lucky and had only done one color repeat and then one round before I remembered I need 3 different stitches. Number 3 is going to be. So what 2 have you done so far? What 2 stitches have you done? I don't know what I'm going to do. Because there's 3 different types of granny stitch that I could do. I was thinking of doing like the granny stitch, the V stitch with the chain in the middle, and then doing my spiked extended double crochet granny that I do, where you basically do the first double crochet in the space, and then you like do like an extended front post double crochet thing around the middle post of the granny from the round below. Oh, I should do that for my granny. I wonder if you would like that instead. See, I've already went and cut my yarn. I wonder if I could start it from this round. Like do that for his kaleidoscope. Add that little texture in there. There's also that. The longer ones are good for chain ball. The short ones are Amy stuffing, yes. My chain ball scraps are left over to use skeins for Amy until I just can't use it anymore. And the wide doubles. What if you did a V-stitch? Or do you want a V-stitch? Are you doing a blanket? You're doing a blanket, aren't you? Yeah, do a V-stitch. It would give you some windows without actually doing windows. Do like granny, wide doubles, and then do your V-stitch. And then when you go back, do the granny into the space of the V-stitch, and then do your doubles, and then your V-stitch. I think that would look really cool, actually. I might take that idea. I don't know if that's what you're doing, but I might actually do that for an idea. I need to write that down. Because I mean, I don't know how that would look, but visual, like, if I, I'm trying to think of it in my head, and I'm like, I feel like that wouldn't be neat. So, like, granny, and then the wide double, which you would do, the wide double you're doing in the space between the stitches. And then, how many do you skip between a V-stitch? Is it 2? And then you come back and do granny, granny, and then wide doubles again. So kind of like, I don't know if you can visually see what I'm talking about here, but like, we're like, you have your granny, then your wide doubles, and then your V-stitches, and then your grannies, and then your wide doubles. I want to see if that would work, because that would be cool looking, I think. But I'm curious, should I do? Hold on, I'm going to call him down here and be like, ask him what he wants to do. Look who's in the chat. Frizzy! You can show off your just don't come on camera though.
What?
Offset V stitches would also use the space of the stitches, so Kiwi.
But Fizzy, that thing is adorable, Fizzy.
Pizza. I don't know if you guys saw the picture. He had this sitting on his pizza slippers. And then we figured out what this was. This is a banana slug. If Lana Banana's watching, this is called a banana slug. Her name's Aurora Banana Slug.
Hey, Fizzy, what should we call this kiwi?
Hey, I told you we're not going to do that. You can name the kiwi whatever you want. Okay. Good morning, Diana.
Fizzy, what should we
The red
call
is darker.
kiwi,
That is in the
Fizzy?
picture. Okay, hold on.
Kiwi.
Cha, I love you. Oh, that's cool. I like the, oh yeah. I like the way that wide doubles are working out on that.
Who is this?
Hold on, let me show this. This is Revenant Andrew. That's cool. So you started out with a granny stitch for a granny square first, and then you're doing ooh, I want to take that pattern and do that in a blanket. I'm going to call it the Revenant blanket. Because I got the idea from you.
Fizzy, good morning. Fizzy?
Kiwi?
Yep, it's a kiwi. What should we name it?
Kiwi. The kiwi is adorable. Pizza. Yep, Aurora. Such a cute slug. Kiki the kiwi, she said. Kiki the kiwi.
Kiki the kiwi. That's honestly a better name.
Is it better than what you came up with? Like kiwi?
Nice.
Yeah, those are the plushies that he got from Frizzy. That was his little surprise. Well, technically, 2 of them were supposed to be for me and 2 were for him. But I allowed him to open the package, and we didn't open the card until after he ripped all the plushies out. And I went, oh.
I really like that pizza.
In my head going, oh, well, he's already inherited them all.
You're busy. What do you want to call this
Don't
pizza?
you tell me to shush, you little stinker.
What should we call this pizza? Kiki the kiwi.
I think you should call him Supreme because he's a Supreme pizza. He's got all the veggies on it.
I'm waiting for you.
Supreme pizza.
What should we actually name him, baby?
Veggie pizza.
Veggie pizza?
It's fine. I did convince him to give me the sunflower though, which is still upstairs, where we opened the package. So.
What's the veggie?
So y'all, I'm mixing brands of did her
say that is the name? Kiwi, too.
Kiki the kiwi.
Kiki the kiwi.
Oh. Andrew, seriously, I think you gave me a really cool blanket idea. I might have to add 1 more row in there just so that way it, I feel like it would be more. I mean, I don't know if this is a collab. I don't know if I would call it a collaboration, but yeah.
Yep, Aurora.
I might call it the Revenant. What's another word? What does Revenant even mean? And like,
Revenant.
What could I use
Revenant.
to name it to give you credit? Because I want to give you credit for giving me the idea.
Kiki the kiwi.
The Revenant blanket, like.
I cannot be quiet because I want to name it.
Can you stop telling me to be quiet so you can name your plushies?
Hey, Fizzy, what should we call this pizza?
I'm telling you, call him Supreme. Supreme pizza.
I'm waiting for her to say the name him. Because I want a better name.
You want? Apparently my names aren't good enough. Only Frizzy's. See, I'm chopped liver to these children. Pepper the pizza.
Pepper the pizza. Why is there always
It makes me think Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew. Where was he from? He was that French cat or skunk.
Pepper.
No, he was a skunk. Oh, what cartoon was that?
Pepper the pizza.
Pepper the pizza.
I don't know what to call this.
Aurora the banana slug. What should we name her?
What should we name
Lana.
her?
We should name her because Lana likes bananas. And she's a banana slug. You can name her Lana.
It's Richard just says Steven.
Steven. Or Stevon, actually.
Stevon.
Pedro the pizza.
Pedro the pizza.
Marianne says Pedro. Nanner. Just call her Nanner.
What
Nanner,
should we
Nanner
name
slug.
him, Frizzy? Give me a good choice.
Okay.
Grab
Primo for Supreme. Primo the pizza.
Primo
pizza.
Primo.
So you got
for
Kiki and Primo.
And I don't know.
No, I don't want to call it Lana the Slug because I don't want her to think we're. No.
What's that?
That's why I was like thinking Nanner.
Or Primo for Sabrina.
Pepe Le Mew. Oh my gosh, I love that, Melissa. That's awesome. Pepe Le Pew. Remember that? Is skunk, right? Generally, there's people who are betrayed, but I must avenge their death where they can rest.
I don't know you can know that name, so that's not better.
Way late, but finally catching a life. Well, hello, Knit-Knack, Stitch Co.
Mom?
What?
I don't like that name because I gave you spell it.
Can't spell what? Primo. Primo. Primo.
I think we should call him Primo. Is that a better name, Primo?
How about we call it the Avenger blanket? Although I think Avenger might be copyrighted though.
Crochet. Wait. Breaking.
The Rev blanket.
The blanket.
Revs avenging. No, Revs.
Eek.
Revs avenging blanket. Oh, something like that.
What?
Cartoon skunk.
Cartoon skunk.
He has a voice. Aw, that's so cool, Melissa.
Down here.
Rev blanket.
Ah! Kiwi fell.
Oh, that's awesome, Knit-Knacks. Go ahead and type B.
Kiki fell.
Go ahead and type B's in the chat, and we'll
hopefully
get you
a good name. I got a good name.
Some more subscribers, possibly.
Fizzy got a good name.
Okay, hurry up, please.
Caterpillar? Aurora?
How about Katie? No, it's a slug, though.
Sluggy?
Slugger.
Slicky. Should we call him Slicky?
I don't know. Apparently, I'm not good with names. Also, I know people shorten my handle. Let me handle to Rev. Yeah. Well, there you go. If you like that, we could do that. We'll call it the Rev blanket.
What? I forgot. I forgot the
Rev blanket.
I forgot the name I had.
For what?
This.
I don't know. Sluggy.
Did you hear it, Frizzy?
There's one round of red.
Do you know what I said? What's his name again? I can't get back.
I don't know, Bob. So you got Primo, Kiki, and Nanner. I think you should name her Nanner, since she's a banana slug. Or Nana.
So, let's call him Banani. Second name, Frizzy? Banani?
Nana. Like Nana. Like it's a kind of a girlish name.
I just forgot the name already again.
I don't know. If you can't remember it.
Oh wait, no, that's the kiwi.
You're so silly.
Frizzy, we need to come up with another name.
Hold on.
Can they see you?
Yes.
What you're doing?
No.
Oh, good. Can they still see you?
We could do Rev's Revenge blanket. Rev's Revenge. It has Rev twice. The Rev blanket.
Frizzy, come up with another name. Quick.
Jonathan, she might be doing something, so please.
It's a member. It's still a member.
Quit bugging. Sometimes it can be too much. We love ya, but chill. Just a smidge, please.
Revenant? I'm actually gonna like his name because that's a
I know you already told him you liked his name.
good name, really.
He's working on a granny square temperature blanket. Mellow yellow.
Mellow yellow. That could work, but better. I'm sick of that.
The slug.
Mellow
Mellow
yellow.
yellow.
A banana slug. Slugger.
Slugger the banana slug. I know that's what I was saying.
Slugger the banana slug. That's actually a good name. Wonder what Reverend is doing right now. Granny store?
Chilling.
Oh,
Like a villain. Your hubby is a rev too.
My
That's so cool.
hubby is a rev. Wonder why Reverend is doing.
Probably working on his blanket.
Are you working on your blanket, Reverend? Reverend?
Yeah, I might add in like a cross stitch into it possibly. Maybe.
I'm gonna call him Mellow Yellow because that's a really good name.
Do like
Soprano.
do like a cross stitch.
Soprano?
Okay, we figured out the names. Can we go, please?
Soprano?
Can you give me the last Primo?
Primo.
And
Kiki the
Kiki and Slugger.
Eh.
Or whatever you want to name that one.
Reverend.
Okay. Give me the last little bit, please, okay? Don't step on that. Go around it, please. Lose your balance out there.
And bye, Fritzy Bear. This is my two favorite ones. I'm alive.
He's such a turd. Love him more than he'll ever know until he has children. I told him I pray that someday he would have a good, good, wholesome Christian family that like he does with us. And he was like, oh, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was just like, that's just weird, Mom. Like, I'm too young to have kids. I'm like, well, yes, you are, but like when you get older. Or no, he's gonna be by himself. Officiate their wedding. I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that, Andrew, about the being ordained. That's awesome. Give me the yarn. Maybe, just maybe, I will get the black on here before the end of the live. I will say this center square is going to be quite big. I definitely have enough of the red and the ombre. I'm just hoping that I have enough yellow because I have at least 4 of the yellows and I think 4 or so of these oranges. Thankfully, the big twist, I might be able to go back and get more of the solids because I think the solids are being sold. I don't know if Michael's has the solids that I'm looking for, though. I might have to go to like Hirschner's or something to get the solids. Because it's varsity orange, varsity yellow, and black. So, the Rev blanket. I love that. Rev's blanket. Rev's blanket or the Rev blanket? What do you guys think? Is it an infinity granny square? No, I'm going to do a kaleidoscope granny square. I'll let him know you guys said that. I finally got him to leave. I said, can I just have the last like 20 minutes, please? Just please. I love you, dude. I really do. I spend as much time as I can with him outside of here, so I'm just asking for, a little bit of time. I try to put he walks up to me to give me a hug, and I try to put my stuff down. I say, let me get this stitch done. I put it down. I give him the biggest hug I possibly can. Rev's blanket. Okay. Yeah, what I might do is, I don't know if you were hearing me talking about it, but I might put a cross stitch in, because I don't want to feel like I'm completely taking your idea. You know, because it came from the 2 stitches that you did, and then I gave you that V stitch, and then I think I'm going to do cross stitches. I think what I was thinking of trying, I might try both ways. I might try this particular way like this, but then what I was thinking is do a cross stitch. What was the double one called again? The wide double, cross stitch, wide double, granny, or no, granny, wide double, cross stitch, wide double, V stitch. No, I don't know. I don't think I like that. Never mind. You have one of both. Yeah, so I don't know. I might, I don't know if I'm gonna need it yet. Like I said, I think I have enough. It's just the further out that they get, obviously I'm gonna go through more yarn. So I was just trying to tweak the stitch placement idea to make it, you know, where I'm not taking Andrew's idea and making it mine. I don't like doing that. So yeah, so that's the blanket that I'm making with these colors. So you can't see it real well right now, but there's a 5th or 4th color in here, and then I'm going to put black on this next. So I'm almost done, almost ready for my black actually. I think the 5.5 was a good size to go with. It still has a blanket drape to it, like blanket drape, you know, not drapey. Because blankets, you don't necessarily want to be drapey. I mean, you don't want them to be stiff, but I think this has a great blanket feel to it, if that makes sense. But it is also still really small at the moment, so. All right, time for the black. I think this is gonna look so cool. I'm excited. I'm actually kind of excited. Actually, instead of using this, I'm gonna go and grab my, I have like 5 cakes of black in my scrap leftover bin. Move all these bags out of the way. So kicking them out of my way to get them out of my way faster. There we go. Move my jacket up there. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of black. I'm just going to start with one of these. I'm not going to use that one because that one is Walmart's, so I'm not going to use that one. I think this is all Big Twist. It all feels the same. Look at all this black that I have in here. Like, this is what I'm saying. Leftover scraps. So I'm just going to use this up first before I use my skeins that I have. Because why not? It's the same yarn, and I might as well use this up while I can and get it out of my bin. Right? Okay. So we're going to join with a half double. Change to the black before I finish the half double. Tie my tails. Well, I gotta cut first, actually. I think this is gonna look cool. 9:20. Let's see if I can get 2 rounds of black on here. Do you think I can get 2 rounds of black in 10 minutes? We'll see. We shall see. So anyway, what do you guys think of the Rev blanket? The Revs blanket. Revs blanket. Not the Revs. Revs blanket. Oh my gosh. I keep seeing like flames. I feel like I'm missing stuff on Restream. Is it not showing me everything? Because sometimes the chat is annoying. You can do it. Oh, for that. Okay. 2 rounds in 10 minutes is what you're saying. Okay. We'll see. Go, Amber. Go, Amber. Yep. Just in the nick of time. Andrew gave me a great blanket idea. Honestly, it might become our August blanket because I don't know. I got to get it worked up in a sample first and see. You might go back to work on Monday. Are you going to be able to take time off for me? If you don't have to, I mean, you don't have to for me. Seriously, Aaron. If you have to work, you have to work. You think you're not chatting much. Okay. I was just curious because, like, wasn't sure what you guys thought of the Revenant blanket doing. So, Andrew, are you doing sections of each of the color, or are you going to, like, not color, stitches? Are you doing, like, blocks of the stitch, or are you going to do, like, because my plan is to do 1 round per stitch, where I think so far you have, like, blocks of it. And then changing colors, I'm assuming. I do. I'm just not sure how I'm feeling about it yet. You're doing blocks. Okay, so my idea will be different. Okay, that makes me feel better, Jared. Andrew, I don't want to, like, step on toes, so that's why I'm, like, trying to make sure I don't, you know. But that's why I want to name it after you, because you gave me the inspiration for it. But let me work up a swatch and I'll let you guys vote. How's that? We'll do a poll. I'll get a swatch made up today. I'll go through my scraps and use, like, some colors to make sure that each of the stitch pops out. My goodness, this black big twist is very splitty. It's slowing me down, y'all. This feels really thin, but it's all right. Let's see, the texture one you made a sample. Yeah, 6 rounds of each stitch, 2 per color. Oh, don't worry, Lisa. I was thinking about that with this one, this Revs blanket, like trying to figure out how to make it textured with, like, front posts. Because, like, if I do the, oh my goodness, stop doing that. It, like, splits the yarn so bad. I think it's because of how I'm holding it. Okay, I can't read the chat on this very well. For some reason I can read it better on Restream. I think it's because of the coloring that they have. Oh, gotta use them or lose them. Oh. Well, I'll help you take off a 12-hour day. How's that? I don't know how long you work for, so I'm just guessing 12. Not gonna get 2 rounds done. I'm too distracted. And this yarn is slowing me down because of how splitty it is. The one cake of yarn I picked. It's like, excuse me. Nope. We don't want to be, I don't want to be crocheted. You cannot crochet me. You know, Monique, if you can figure that out, I would love to know as well, because that would be awesome to have a solid. And just like that, it becomes a little less splitty. It's weird. Well, I got 1 round of black in. I don't think I'm going to get another one in. It's taking longer to get around. But this is the last round before I start the bias. So, yeah. Or the last color, I should say, not last round. Exact feel and texture, though. Yeah, I want a solid. Have been thinking that for a long time too. Like a solid that would go with the mandalas would be amazing. The ombres, yeah. Ombres as well as the regular ones. That is gonna look cool, y'all. That is gonna look cool. There's my 1 round of black. I'm not gonna get 2 rounds in before 9:30, so. I had cereal this morning. There's this box of cereal called Crave. It's got like this chocolate on the inside of it, and then it's got like this rice cereal on the outside. And I found a cinnamon churro one the other day, and I bought it and have been consuming it, and it's yummy. And that's what I had this morning. So I will be hungry for lunch fairly early on because cereal does not stay in my system very long. I burn off that food so quickly that I am usually like starving by 11 o'clock. Couldn't help hubby with his new eating lifestyle. I wish I was better at cooking. I can cook dinner meals for us, but breakfast and lunch, I just, make sure we have things to eat around the house that they can serve themselves. And then I make them a decent dinner most nights. Coffee and donuts. Rebecca's becoming a cop. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the other corner by 9:30. I am not done, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, I know I have 1 minute, but I don't need you down here for that last minute.
Why not?
Why don't you go upstairs real quick and grab my basket of stuff and bring it to me so I can show them real fast my bag that I worked on yesterday?
So what bag?
It's a basket, a white basket full of stuff. Just bring it down here, please. Yeah, I'm only going to get to the corner. I got my second round on. Now I just got to figure out how to do this on the farther rounds out, because for each of these colors, they get more and more rounds. So like it looks like they go to like, after a couple bias turns, they go to like 3 rounds instead of 2.
sunflower.
Oh, here's my sunflower.
Who should we call him? Frizzy for Mom.
I'm gonna call him Sunny. It's fine.
What's the sunny word?
Okay, so I wanted to show you guys the basket or the bag that I was working on yesterday. This is turning out so cool. I love the gradient that's happening with the yarn.
Mom needs to be done.
I am. I'm gonna get off in just a minute. But look at what the inside's doing. This is the inside. That's the outside. It could almost be reversible if it wasn't for the fact that the base is worked like that with that being the outside.
Oh wait, I did hear a new person.
Cammy, yep.
Is a new person?
Nope. She comes in.
Really late.
Still working on the what's it called? The
Hey,
mesh
Cammy.
bag.
Girl, really late.
I need to clean up. So
Today,
all right.
the live.
I need you to go over there now, please.
Why are you done? It's 9:31.
These are frog go. These rounds and redo them. Well, good luck on the blanket, Andrew. Like stained glass. Yes.
And Cammy just got here really late.
Stop it.
Who she did?
No, she's fine. She came in when she wanted to. Oh, well, prayers for you, Cammy. Feel better, please. I know it can't be easy. So anyway, guys, I need to get off of here. I will go away, please. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Don't forget, you guys are all somebody to somebody. And I hope you feel the love.
Oh, it sounds like me for Frizzy.
Have a great hump day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Cammy. Feel better.
I want the